I made some final adjustments to the engine number 1, and I think it's as good as I can get it. The chip for smoke does get warm. I put a big old heat sink on it. I'm going to put another heat sink on top of it, and then hoping that will take care of the heating problem. Otherwise, I may have to start to think hard about putting in a fan, which I can't do in this version, but I could upgrade it to a version. But the heat in the tender seems to be totally handled. I had the tender upside down when I was working on the engine a little while ago, and I could feel the air coming out the exit. So I know that fan in the tender is really pulling the air through the tender and out. So that's working. Now I'm going to add the heat sink to this guy, and I think I've got it adjusted where we have good smoke at low speed, like right there, and then good smoke when we're at idle, down slow, right? And then when we go back to motor on, we got puff, and you have puff all the way. And we have chuff at a very high level. My new sensor holder has a bottom, so the reed switch can't slide all the way through, and that was my problem. It was sliding through out of the zone, and put a bottom in it and closed it off and put that in, and it works like a charm. So that worked out real well. So I don't think I'm going to put this back on the rails. I know the linkage in the harness is working. I want to shorten it up if I can, and if I can, I'll just make a new harness and send it out. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to start taping things down to their final position, and then wrapping in bubble wrap. Yeah, I think so. It's been a long haul, but we're there. I got all the noise out of the linkages of the drivers out, so we're now running nice and smooth, just like all of them. I had a loose wheel, and I think because it got loose, it got out of time. So I did my job on it, and that took a while. Oh, it runs smooth, doesn't it? It's just a good running engine. And that smoke is so cool. When it's puffing around, towing a line of cars, and it's amped up, but it's going slow, it is really cool. And there is a volume on this. Someone asked me if we can turn it down. Yes, you can. It has a volume on that. And if you want, you can turn it down. You'd have to remove the body, or at least the lid, and know where to go. But I'll make a photo of that before we get too far out of town here. Really smooth. It's a very smooth little engine. All three of them are very smooth. That's to the roller bearings. I'm positive. Okay, gang. I want to let you know there was an issue yesterday, and I was unclear what it was, and I'm not sure what it was, but I think everything is tuned up, working perfectly, and it's ready to go. All right. So that's it. Now, on to number 2. Yeah.